going to do this service this afternoon, I want you to hold a hand. Don't give up the flowers yet. All right? I'll tell you when to give them up. Let them get some pictures with the flowers in it. Okay? Great. So, I understand it's your first time to our beautiful little island of Aruba, so I want to welcome the two of you and thank you for your deciding to celebrate such a wonderful occasion as marriage on our beautiful little island. And to be here with your dad, Chantal, and your sister, Chris. Fantastic. Make sure you come back, okay? Because we need you guys here. So we are here this afternoon in this absolutely beautiful setting to celebrate the joining together of two lives. We've come so that you, Chantal, and you, Chris, may be united in marriage. Really and truly, no minister like myself or public official can marry you. Only you can marry yourselves by your commitment to love each other, to work with all your hearts towards creating an atmosphere of care and respect for each other, and by your willingness to face together the fears and uncertainties that underlie human life. You marry yourselves more surely than any document we'll be signing here this afternoon. Excuse me. Your love for one another and your willingness to accept each other's strengths and frailties with understanding and consideration will help cement the foundation for a marriage that will last forever. Today, the two of you commit yourselves to honoring and protecting one another above your separate selves, and to valuing your union above your own interests. In so doing, you will find a wealth of love and peace, not otherwise attainable. But I want you to remember that with this love and peace comes a very profound responsibility to protect that bond that you're going to share. For it is only with continual care that your love is truly secure in the face of life's inevitable tests. And you know we have a lot of tests in life, eh? You must regard each other with the deepest respect. You must appreciate each other's talents, foster each other's dreams, and be ever mindful of the many gifts that each of you can offer the other. Excuse me. You must inspire and encourage one another, for by strengthening your partner, you will strengthen your marriage. Bring out the very best in each other. Be very sparing in criticism and extremely generous in praise for things well done. In communication, always be honest and open, for the heart that communicates truth without hesitation earns trust and builds a secure home. Without truth, there is no respect. Without respect, you cannot have love. Accept your marriage as a work in progress that will hereafter consume your attention, yet never be completed, because a lifelong love requires a lifetime of hard work. But it's going to be a joyous labor whose fruits will always be the very richest. A vast unknown future stretches out before you, Chantal, and you, Chris, this afternoon. That future, with its hopes and its disappointments, its joys and its sorrows, is hidden from your eyes. But it is a great tribute to your belief in each other that you are willing to face those uncertainties together. So may the pure, simple love with which you join your hearts and hands this afternoon never fail, but grow deeper and surer with every year that you spend together for the rest of your lives. Let me share with you some words taken from a book called The Prophet, written by the famous poet and philosopher Khalil Gibran. They're very beautiful words, and I read them at all my weddings. It goes like this: let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heaven dance between you. Love one another, yet make not a bond of love. Rather let it be like the moving sea between the shores of your souls, and stand together, but not too near. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. It's not beautiful? And what it simply means remember that the two of you are individuals. And this is an equal opportunity situation, okay? Give each other room to grow and your love will grow. All right? Let me get your flowers now. And I'll pass it over here. And you want you to turn, face each other, hold each other's hands, and look lovingly in each other's eyes. There you go. He's got the sun in his eyes, but if he looks in your eyes, he'll be all right. Within this blessed union of souls, where your two hearts intertwine to become one, there lies a promise, perfectly born, divinely created and intimately shared. It is a place where the hope and majesty of beginnings reside, where all things are made possible by the astounding love shared by your two spirits. As you hold each other's hands in His promise and eagerly look to the future in each other's eyes, may your unconditional love and devotion take you places of which you both only dreamed, where you will dwell for a lifetime of happiness. I'm going to ask some questions now, starting with you, Chris. And I want to hear a nice "I will," okay? All right. Chris, will you take Chantal, whose hands you hold, choosing her alone to be your wedded wife?
I will.
Beautiful. Will you live with her in a state of true matrimony, and will you love her and comfort her through the good and bad times, in sickness and in health? Honor her at all times and be faithful to her for the rest of your life?
I will.
Beautiful. Chantal, will you take Chris, whose hands you hold, choosing him alone to be your wedded husband?
I will.
Will you live with him in a state of true matrimony, and will you love him and comfort him through the good and bad times, in sickness and in health? Honor him at all times. And be, she's in a hurry, you see? And be faithful to him for the rest of your life? Fantastic. All right, great. Now I understand you have your own vows, so I leave you to say your own vows. Mute for the vows. Mute. Tell him mute it. Huh?
You're awake. It's good. You're perfect.
Oh, so they don't have to mute it then? No. Mute it until I... Need some rings. Who's got the rings? You get it? See? Yeah, I know you got. This is the first time. This is the first time I've seen. This is fantastic. I love it.
I'm practical.
Yeah. Okay, Chantal, and hold a hand, Chris. There you go. Beautiful. Don't ever let those hands go. She's yours for now, right? Chantal and Chris, you have brought rings to exchange with each other here this afternoon. These rings are gifts to remind you always, and those who gaze upon their beauty, that you have pledged your love and commitment in marriage on this absolutely beautiful afternoon in Aruba with a wonderful sunset just around the corner. When you've been together for a long, long time, you look at these rings, you see the marks they leave on your fingers, and you will know and realize that they contain all the memories of what your lives and your relationship have been. As such, may they always serve to remind you of how deep and great your love is for each other, and especially the vows you just shared. Okay? So Chris, please take this. Put it on Chantal's finger. Look at her and repeat after me. Chantal, this ring symbolizes our union for today, tomorrow, and all the years to come. With this ring, I thee wed. There you go. Okay, Chantal, please put it on his finger. Yes, put it in, yes. Look at him and repeat after me. Chris, this ring symbolizes our union for today, tomorrow, and all the years to come. With this ring, I thee wed. Forever. All right. There you go. So Chris and Chantal, hold your hands there. Chris and Chantal, these rings, they are not locks, they are not ropes, they're not chains tying you together, okay? What they are, in fact, they're keys to unlock the secrets of your hearts for each of you to get to know the other better day by day. All right? So, in closing, I want you both to remember that love, trust, and forgiveness are the foundations of marriage. In marriage, most days will bring happiness, but there will be times in your married life when there's sadness. That's life, we can't help it. But in those times, two hearts that love each other can overcome anything. In marriage, all of the moments won't be as exciting and romantic as they are now in Aruba. And sometimes worries and anxiety will be overwhelming. But again, two hearts that accept will find comfort together. Recollections of past joys, pains, and shared feelings will be the glue that holds everything together, even during the worst and most insecure moments of your married life. Reaching out to each other as a friend and becoming the confidant and the companion that the other one needs is the true magic and beauty of any two people together. It's inspiring in each other a dream or a feeling and having faith. It's allowing yourselves to be vulnerable, to be Chantal, to be Chris, even when the opinions or thoughts aren't in total agreement or the way you want them to be. It's getting involved, showing interest in each other, being available, and really listening like a best friend. Because you've got to be best friends to be married. I'm going to repeat three words which sums up marriage, and that's love, trust, and forgiveness. To be together, you've got to love each other, which is obvious. That's why we're here this afternoon, because the two of you love each other. And the word trust is automatic with love. You cannot have love without trust. But you also have to remember that we are human beings. And there may be times in our married lives when we need forgiveness for some stupidity. And that's where the forgiveness comes in. Because of the love and trust, if there's need for it, you will find it in your heart. And that's marriage. Love, trust, and forgiveness. Now, all of that is from the book. This is from me to the two of you. My gift to the two of you. I'm a great, great believer in one of the greatest gifts that God ever gave us, which is our minds and the power of our minds. Our minds are so powerful that whatever we put good into them and keep putting good, it will multiply 1,000 times. So I know you've been doing it already, telling each other those three beautiful little words, I love you, but don't stop. Keep doing it all the time. Every opportunity you get, tell each other I love you. When he's away in the West working hard, call him and tell him I love you, and he'll call you and tell you the same thing. Because the more you do it, is the more you put it here, into this beautiful brain of yours, into this beautiful head that God gave you. And the more you put it in it, is a stronger foundation of love that you will build for each other. And you'll have a wonderful, wonderful life together. Okay? That's my gift to the two of you. So Chris and Chantal, as you both consented to be bound to one another in lawful marriage, and you have made special promises to each other, which has been symbolized by the joining of your hands, by the taking of vows, and by the exchanging of rings, by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations. Give her a big kiss. There you go. All right. Woo! All right. Folks, this is Chris and Chantal Clark for the first time in Aruba as husband and wife. There you go. Okay. Give her the flowers. I want you to walk up this way for me.
Yeah.
So they get a shot of you, and then you come to the table over here for me, okay? And I believe you two of you are on this side. I think so. Certificate of marriage. This is to certify that the marriage blessing between Chantal and Babineau. All right, I didn't do bad, did I? Clark and Christopher Turner Clark was solemnized at the leafy shores of the island of Aruba, Dutch Caribbean.
Someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly and the dream that you did to, oh, why can't oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, star.
How will they hand to the paparazzi? Okay, so nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh why can't oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
I don't hear you.
That's a good thing.
No, Chantal. Oh. Yeah, nee. You just,
Okay. I just want to thank everybody who watched. Thank you very much to be sharing this beautiful day with us or to celebrate. I love you all. Merci beaucoup d'avoir assisté à notre célébration de notre mariage à Aruba. Je vous aime beaucoup. Des gros becs. I love you all. Big kisses. Bye.
Okay, thank you everybody for taking the time to watch us, and God bless. Thanks.